Nobody does that when the weather's perfect and the hunting's good. You do that when you can't go outside. When the rain has been falling for 2 days and you've already sharpened every tool you own and there's nothing left to do but go deeper into the dark and create something. Now, we can't prove that cave art was a rainy day activity, but the logic holds together. The most creative explosion in human prehistory happened in the exact places where people were most likely to be stuck inside for extended periods. And that leads to something even bigger. Rain didn't just create art, it might have created culture itself. Think about it. What happens when 15 to 30 people are forced into a confined space together for days with nothing to do? You talk, you listen, you share information. In 2014, anthropologist Polly Weissner published a study where she compared daytime conversations and nighttime fireside conversations among the Juhoansi Bushmen in the Kalahari Desert. During the day, people talked about practical things, land rights, resources, complaints. But at night, around the fire, over 80% of the conversation shifted to stories, songs, and ceremonies. The firelight changed what people talked about. It softened faces, reduced tension, created a space where people opened up. The campfire wasn't just warmth. It was the original social network. And the stuff being shared around that fire wasn't small talk. It was survival. Where the water sources dry up in summer. Which plants are safe to eat. Where the best flint deposits are. How to track a specific animal. That's not gossip. That's critical knowledge being passed from one brain to another through speech. And then, beyond the practical stuff, there was something else. Stories, myths, explanations for why the rain comes and where it goes. Every ancient culture on Earth has rain mythology, and someone invented those stories. They almost certainly did it while sitting in the exact situation the story was trying to explain. And here's something that shows just how powerful this storytelling actually was. The oldest known oral traditions that have been verified against real geological events are Australian Aboriginal stories describing sea level changes that happened roughly 7,000 years ago. Those stories survived for 7,000 years through nothing but people telling them to each other. That kind of cultural memory doesn't develop unless groups spend enormous amounts of time doing exactly that, sitting together, retelling stories over and over and over again. So rainy days weren't dead time. They were transmission time. The days when knowledge moved from the old to the young, when skills were taught by demonstration, when the group's collective memory got reinforced and updated. Now, here's the part nobody talks about. Rain wasn't always bad. Sometimes it was actually the best thing that could happen. After a heavy rain, the ground is soft. And soft ground means perfect tracks. Deep, clear, detailed. You can see exactly which animals walked past, how long ago, how fast they were moving, and where they went. Some of the best tracking conditions in the world come right after rain stops. Rain also meant water. Humans could collect and store rainwater, and even early hominins may have understood this. Rock depressions that fill with clean water during rain are found near almost every known prehistoric campsite, and some of them show signs of being deliberately carved deeper to hold more. But water wasn't the only thing rain brought. Mushrooms and certain plants explode after rain. Tubers are easier to dig from wet soil. Insects come to the surface. A rainy period didn't stop the food supply. It changed it completely, and the groups that understood